Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show on this beautiful Saturday. Yes, that's right. We're here once again, ladies and gentlemen, and we are live. Yes, that's right. We're live tonight. It's going to be great. I'm being joined, as always, by my wonderful co-host, the fantastic Frauditor News Network. As always, sponsored by Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got ourselves another Who's That Douche Canoe tonight. We got so much to talk about, so let's just jump right into it. Enjoy the show! What the heck happened there? Ladies and gentlemen, hello! Oh my goodness gracious me. What a crazy Saturday morning. Frauditor News Network isn't going to be here today, unfortunately, once again. I'm sorry about that. It's summertime. People are busy. We're doing things. Got stuff going on. I was doing stuff last week, the other day, and Friday. Yesterday was crazy. Insane. Nuts. All kinds of crazy stuff going on. But, we did ultimately end up last night, last minute, because there's a minor league baseball team in the area called the Kingfish. And a couple weeks ago, we had this huge smoke thing coming from Canada, and they canceled the game. So they gave us free tickets we could cash in at any moment. So we cashed them in last night. We just decided to go because we had free tickets on deck. So we went to the game. We had a ton of fun. The Kingfish won. So far, every time Minnie Hez and I have gone to a game, they've won. And it was Elvis Presley night. And because of that, they had a peanut butter and banana sandwich eating contest. And Minnie Hez won. He was on the big screen, and everybody in the audience saw him, and they all laughed and thought it was great. And, hey, look at this. We got an 11-month membership milestone from Frauditor Roundup. We're Admiral. That's what she said. Yes, here's your happy dance. All right, thank you so much. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's all good fun until we get attacked by the evil one, ladies and gentlemen. News Now Dumbass is here. Ah!
My evil plans are coming to fruition. News Now, Voodoo.
Yes, hello, Master. It's so wonderful to see you today.
Oh, yes, it is with much joy that I will promote my evil plan. You will be promoted.
Yes.
You will become the next president of the United States.
Yay! Oh, I do it. It's going to be so good.
With me being the true power behind the throne, you can get away with anything you want. You can put a frauditor on every street corner.
Yes. And I already know. Listen. This is perfect. This is perfect that you're here because I've already been thinking about my cabinet, and I know who my vice president is going to be. You know who I picked?
Tell me who it is.
Oh, I can't wait. And this is so perfect because it came from a Black Heart Night video. John Felix! Yeah!
Yes! That is an excellent idea, my minion. Very good. I shall not punish you for your lack of frauding this week.
Yay! Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to check out that John Felix AI video in a minute.
But I still have to punish you because you once again helped an old lady across the street without tripping her in the middle of the street. You should at least make her fall down in front of moving traffic.
Well, I mean, it wasn't my fault. She had $1, and I was trying to trick her into giving me her money. It didn't work, though. Oh, no. Wait, I see it. You're trying to... No. Oh,
no. Maybe next time you'll learn to push the old lady down.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Brian Showman gifted 5 memberships. Here's your video dance. Happy dance. Yes, that's right. Yes, Mr. Thomas, we were just talking about there's the same story's been covered by Blackheart Knight and by Etion. We were going to show the Blackheart Knight video, and then the evil one showed up and mentioned it because News Now Voodoo wants John Felix to be his vice president.
Oh, yes.
Oh my goodness gracious.
He will make an excellent vice president because he has no freaking idea what AI looks like.
He has no idea what anything
goodness.
looks like.
I forgot to add intelligence to that man right there when I created him out of your toe jam.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There was some pretty nasty toe jam too. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the show with that video, ladies and gentlemen, because I got a follow-up for that. I've been in John Felix's chat going back and forth with him because he mentions me in this video. Watch close, guys. You'll hear he mentions my name. And
I noticed that whenever when BHK was editing the video, he was going to email you about it, but I prevented him from doing it.
Oh, of course. Well, that's all right. So we're going to watch the video, and then I got to follow up because me and him, we're still talking. Oh, my goodness, John Felix, he's a tool. All right, let's go. All right. Let's hit it.
I agree. Let's boycott his. Yeah, boycott his.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in Florida, where we find John Felix as he is a bit upset that he can't tell the difference between reality and AI slop. And all this because he happened upon an AI channel that makes fun of First Amendment frauditors. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S show on the road, shall we?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the John Felix channel. I've been on YouTube for 15 years. I do all these videos, plus other videos, plus 3,500 other videos if you want to check out my work in the past. I have audited. I do review videos. I'm just a constitutionalist, an activist. I made the phrases cop-splaining go viral, cop-splaining, I don't answer questions, ID refusal genre.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Really?
Cops are sovereign citizens. That's all me. Anytime you hear those things, especially cop-splain, I made them all go viral. And since 2020-ish, YouTube's been suppressing me. They demonetized me for a year. Wouldn't tell me why, and next thing you know, even though I have over 250,000 subscribers, I can't get more than 4,000 or 6,000 views per video. Anyway, here's a video from Who Cares. I'm not gonna even give them any credit, but they created a channel where they make fun of First Amendment auditors, and they think that it's gonna do something. And it would be funny if it wasn't so wrong and just inaccurate. So this is supposed to be a First Amendment auditor parody, but you're going to see every situation they talk about is not actually how it happens. So they have to lie to make fun of us.
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar.
Now, this comes from the channel Am I Being Detained? Somebody let me in on this one a while back. But Frauditor, this is what's called satire. It takes elements of real life and makes it into a parody of itself. But, you know, frauditing tends to be a rather gross parody of so-called people trying to act like normal, well, what they perceive as normal behavior. And this particular channel lampoons that concept. If you can't handle the truth, then I suggest you get off the internet and get a brain as well.
And all them people, Frauditor, troll.
Okay, wait a minute. before we get back to it, I'm going to have to rewind it a little bit because this part's coming up. But first of all, I got a 19-month membership milestone from Frauditor Mania. Eagle Nick Audit. Hello, here's your happy dance. All right. We're talking about... All right. Now, look, when you created John Felix, the knife out of my toe jam, I'm trying to figure out... there has to be something else in there. Like, I'm recognizing the toe jam, but is there like Amunda cheese or fungus or some kind of like excrement of some other sort that we're not aware of yet?
I do believe I added let's see, I think I added what was it I added to him that caused brain damage? It might have been dead HIV.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, it could have been dead. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Oh, that's right. Yes, this guy is a douche canoe of the highest order, and I want to kind of like go in there and break down a little bit of what he's saying. And it will be interesting to hear your point of view, thinking that this guy's a mega hero and needs to be vice president with News Now Voodoo when he takes over.
Oh, he will become vice president because no one's going to outclass my intelligence because, well, I need dumbasses to run the government. And News Now Voodoo and John Felix are perfect for that.
Oh my God. He just literally, while we're on the air right now, I just got a message from him. He's challenging me to a debate. This is hilarious. But anyway, let's get back to the video. I'll give him what for right now on the air. Let's go. While we're breaking down his stupidity. Oh my goodness. So let me rewind this a little bit because he's about to say something that got this whole thing. Here we go.
Brain as well.
And all them people, Frauditor Troll, who's the other one that's on the spectrum? Frauditor Follies, Direct D, they're all liars. They can't tell the truth. It's impossible for them to tell the truth. So let's watch this garbage. And
Wait a minute. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Frauditor Troll, the guy who's on the spectrum, Frauditor Follies, and Direct D. That's right.
Oh, yeah, Direct D, my biggest failure. He turned into a good guy. Oh, my goodness, I failed on him.
Oh, yes. Oh man, you tried so hard to make him pure evil, but he actually has a sliver of good in him. We can't deal with that, can you?
He's an anti-hero. I can't stand anti-heroes. If you're not totally evil, you're not with me.
That's right. Only the most horrible people. Oh my goodness gracious me. I don't know if you've ever seen Chainsaw Man, but I'm telling you, I think that Mrs. McNamara or McMara or whatever her name is, I think she's actually evil. And the reason why she's killing all the evil demons in the world is because she wants to be the main one. She wants them all to, I don't know. That's
yes, getting rid of all the competition. Excellent.
Yes, exactly. Yes. My son gets so mad when I call her Miss McNamara because her name is like a Japanese word that I can't pronounce. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Let's get back into it.
I'll be pausing it because that's what I do. If you don't like it, you can cry in the comment section like a lot of people like to do, or you can go F yourself. That's another option. You don't have to be here. You don't have to watch this. So here we go.
I'm not being detained, am I? They brought 14 cops just for me.
Again, Liberty Troll and I went to the DMV, and 20 cops showed up because he was recording in the public lobby. So, again, this guy's trying to say that. I don't know what he's even trying to say that. He obviously pre-coordinated this with the cops there. And, of course, the cops are cool with it because he's making fun of auditors. But if they were...
Okay, now wait a minute. See, this is... In the chat, he's going nuts that all of his people are like, it's AI, it's AI. It's like, I know it's AI. Then what do you mean? He obviously coordinated with the cops ahead of time. There are no cops. It's AI. It's all fake.
I'm sorry. My creation is so stupid. I cannot support him. Oh boy.
Yes.
He doesn't realize that this is AI. AI slop. It may be good AI slop, but it's still AI slop nonetheless. I mean, you can see that throughout the video. There are points where objects will appear in his hand and then disappear.
That's right.
That's one way you can tell. Oh.
Stupidity on pure display from John Felix. Let's check out some more of his dumb. Ladies and gentlemen, he's so dumb, even the evil one is like, whoa, wait a minute, this guy's stupid.
Real auditors, the cops would be saying, get back, get away from my car. Like, everything in this video is a lie.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
They make you wait. That's the tyranny, folks. You enjoy this power, don't you? Now serving 42.
Again, that was pre-coordinated, obviously. There's nobody in there. And again, I've had to go to court 2, 3, 4 times now because of recording inside the lobby of a DMV in my own county, Pasco.
I don't know if you're just that dumb that you can't tell what real and AI is right now. I mean, come on now, dude. I've been making videos since around 2022, and I can tell that these things are fake. They've got a certain uncanny valley vibe going on with them where you can tell it's not exactly human.
So again, another lie.
This is a
Wait a minute. And here's the other thing. What did he lie about? This whole video, everything that the guy is making fun of, everything that the guy is parodying, he's like, that's a lie. Auditors don't do that. Auditors don't go into DMVs. Well, me and my friends went into a DMV, and I had to go to court 3 times for all the times we wanted to go into DMV. Because it's a lie to say that these guys go into DMV. What?
Oh, and they don't go into private property, of course.
Oh, they never.
I've programmed a lot of my Frauditors to go onto private property, and they do it all the time. Okay, then. I mean, if you're gonna lie, don't be so stupid about it.
Exactamundo. All right, let's see what else we got here. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Sorry. All right. Back to it.
federal facility, folks. What you're about to see, they do not want you to see. You're nervous I'm filming, aren't you? I can tell. Public.
So federal facility like the Social Security Administration. Let's see. This is a public service. Had to go to federal court. I was there. Federal court for doing what this bootlicker, anti-First Amendment auditor is claiming is no big deal. He had to go to federal court and was put on federal probation for recording in the public lobby of the Social Security Administration. This is another lie. Not only him, Rogue Nation also was at that same hearing.
Servants always get nervous.
Okay, so we're the liars. But let me ask, because even you, being the one who supports these scumbags and their evil, like, have to admit that when someone goes into a place and they cause a ruckus and a disruption and all this craziness ensues, and then they get kicked out, and this is what he's going to do. This is what John Felix does throughout this whole thing. And throughout almost all of his videos, is it's like, no matter what the Frauditor does to escalate the situation, no matter what they end up getting in trouble for, it's always, oh, see, they've been charged with filming in public. They were arrested for filming in public. I've never seen any court, even you have you ever seen any court case where the actual official charging document said they were being charged with filming in public?
Absolutely not. I mean, of course, it's always the person behind the camera, just as my plans go. It's not the camera itself. That's a red herring.
See,
I will agree with you on that. But I will not, but David E. Parsons wants me to apologize for creating John Felix. I will not apologize for creating any of my minions, though he is probably one of my more disappointing ones.
see, here's the reason, guys, why, and thank you, David, for the 2. Here's your happy dance. All right, thank you. Here's the reason why I don't mind having the evil one on my panel, even though he encourages Voodoo to poop all over my record collection, which is an extreme pain in the butt. But the fact of the matter is, occasionally I know there's good in him through the Black Heart Night section. But besides that, I also know that when he organized this whole evil thing of frauditing and invented it all, he knew what he was doing. He's smart. He knows that these guys are scumbags. That's what he wants. See, that's the thing. He'll admit that what they're doing is horrible because that's his goal, is to get them to do horrible stuff.
Chaos is the name of the game.
Yes.
Disorder, chaos, anarchy.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no need to fear. Hezekiah and Jaime Palmetto Bay is here. News Now Dumbass. Good evening, Your Honor. Jaime Palmetto will be appearing on behalf of YouTube. Crows, are you armed? Free News Now Voodoo. No. Ah, crap. Dang damn it, I got Jaime on your side. I got you up here. I got Voodoo. What am I going to do? And John Felix is threatening me with trying to talk to me on my channel. No, say it ain't so. We got $5 for fraud or roundup. I demand a lethal injection for Voodoo.
Hey man, if you kill me, how am I gonna take over the government and exploit all the corruption? And remember, my campaign promises, for those of you who don't know, you put me full screen, Hez. This is important.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll make sure the needle is filled with saline solution and nothing lethal.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Remember my campaign promises.
Well, I'll make sure it's filled with booze.
Yeah, booze. I love it. Yeah, whiskey a go-go, baby. Woo-hoo. Yeah, Stone Sour.
What's your favorite hard liquor? And I'll go ahead and fill that syringe up and shove it up your rectum.
Buffalo Trace. Yeah, man.
Good job.
Yeah.
I'll pay for it when you are the president, and make sure I'm the guy behind the throne.
Yeah, that's right. He's the one who's really in charge. And when I get elected, I'm going to make it legal to pepper spray old ladies for no reason. I'm going to make it legal to hang out in the DMV all day instead of getting a job. And I guarantee anyone who offers me any money to vote for anything, I will absolutely take the money. Yes. Ow. Dagnabbit.
Now, that kid.
I'll make sure to stuff the ballot box for you.
Right? Oh, my goodness. This guy, Jaime, wants to know if I'm going to get zapped. No. Hey, News Now Dumbass. Jaime wants to know if you support him zapping me.
Of course I do. I mean...
No. Come on, man. You guys can't zap me. No, don't do it. No. Oh, no. All right, let's get back to this John Felix nonsense because I got so many updates on this. He's talking to me in the background while we're on the air. It's awesome. Let's get into it some more.
Picking up or dropping off? Notice how he deflects. Textbook. Sir, there's a line. A business open to the public is fair game. Watch out.
Here's another lie. Like everything in this video is a lie. A business open to the public is fair game. No, it's not. First of all, if you walked into any private establishment dressed like a retard like this, they would tell you to leave. And maybe an auditor here or there out of the thousands has gone in a private business and done this, but I have yet to see, after watching tens of thousands of auditing videos, anyone actually go inside of a private business.
What about the guy who did try to do a FOIA request at Subway? Oh, my God.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. John Felix, all he does is watch Frauditor videos all day, and he's never, ever seen a First Amendment auditor that ever actually entered a private business. That's unheard of. That's insane. We're just making that up. It doesn't happen. And all the videos that we cover where that happens, they don't exist. Those videos don't actually exist. There ain't no. This is AI, but he can't spot that because he's a butterbrain.
I'm
Did you
sorry,
put
but
potato?
I
The
just
potatoes you
forgot
put
to
in his
put.
skull, were they mashed or were they whole?
I think I put mashed potatoes in his head.
Oh no.
I think I put mashed potatoes in the recipe, and it ended up screwing it up.
Oh no. Oh my goodness gracious me. All right, let's go see what else this bunghole has to say.
What they do is stand on the sidewalk, but that wouldn't be good for this non-parody parody, would it?
Oh, all they do is stand on a sidewalk. Well, all you gotta do is look at the anti-auditor channels and you'll see a great number of videos where idiots have gone far beyond the sidewalk and gotten trespassed, arrested, banned forever, and all kinds of things. But yeah, you've never seen it personally? Well, I guess you're just not that observant now, are you? Which goes right into the fact that you don't have the observational skills necessary to understand the difference between an AI parody and the real thing. That would be funny if it wasn't so sad.
They crack. You don't want me filming, do you? Go ahead, say you're scared.
Can I get a name for the order?
Train to stay calm. They're good, real good.
Trained to stay calm. Again, something that almost never happens in any real audit video. Nobody's calm. Everybody's yelling, threatening. Again, you're making a fool of yourself.
Hold on,
dude.
stop.
Even though you're doing a parody, bro, put a shirt on, bro.
It's a medium shirt, right?
Pause.
I'm filming.
And here's another dig. Yeah, you're all imbeciles who.
Yes.
There are no videos where everybody's not yelling. There are a lot of First Amendment videos. I mean, First Amendment Frauditor videos out there where nothing happens.
Yep.
What the hell?
Well, he doesn't. Well, here, let's go back a little because, like, I wanted to address that too. Let's rewind a little bit to that last comment that he made because every comment he makes in this is just so ignorant. Like, he doesn't even know it. And like, I wouldn't care if he said all this stupid stuff, except he brags about how he spent so many years supporting this community, and yet he knows absolutely nothing about it. It's insane. Here, let's.
His head is shoved so far up his ass he can't see the sunshine.
Again, you're making a fool of yourself, dude. And even though you're doing a parody, bro, again,
crack. You don't want me filming, do you? Go ahead, say you're scared.
Can I get a name for the order?
Train to stay calm. They're good, real good.
Trained to stay calm. Again, something that almost never happens in any real audit video. Nobody's calm. Everybody's yelling, threatening. Again, you're making a fool.
Okay. All right. Listen. I've seen it every time. Every time somebody walks up. Hey, can I ask why you're filming? The auditor. Screw you, you piece of crap, evil, horrible, rotten, no good, trying to violate my rights, evil, blah, 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 blah. Then they respond to the frauditor doing that. And this guy saying, see, they don't remain calm. They don't remain calm. That's a lie. They're never calm. Right, because they're reacting to the frauditor being a butterbrain douche canoe. Now, I know you programmed them to be butterbrain douche canoes, but that's why they're right. That's the whole reason you made them this way is so they'll do that.
Yes. A whole evil plan of chaos. And, well, lying is part of that. And but the sad thing is, lying is a skill just like any other. If you want to get good at it, you got to practice constantly. But unfortunately for some, no matter how much they practice, they can never get good at it. And John Felix, you're not very good at it. I mean, it's clear that you haven't even watched your own fellow auditor channels.
All right. And one of my favorite parts of this video is coming up later. He actually mentions Cult News Network. And Cult News is one of the biggest escalators there is. You ask them just because nobody is standing around filming things. That's not a thing. You guys think it's normal because you see it every day because it's what you do. But if you're a normal person that lives on Earth, you've never heard of a First Amendment auditor. It's very, very tiny, minuscule little nook of a genre on YouTube. That's all it is. So that's why they do get away with it, because most people have never seen it, never heard of it, have no idea what's going on. So if you have the audacity when you see someone filming and you don't know why, to ask them why they're filming you, especially someone like Cult News, immediately is going to swear at you and belittle you and berate you and accuse you of being a bootlicker and trying to violate his rights and doing it. And then they're reacting to the scumbags screaming and yelling and howling and swallowing. Maybe they're not screaming and hollowing. Maybe they're just swearing at them or insulting them. But they're the ones that escalate it and then tell everyone else, no, you need to de-escalate. What the hell are you talking about? Man, you programmed these scumbags to be you did a very good job, that's for sure, especially with Cult News. He's one of the most vile things in the world. You did a great job.
I appreciate the praise. I appreciate the praise. You're very welcome. Because if we didn't have these evil scum, you wouldn't know what pure good is. I mean, I have my use in the world, and I'm glad I could fulfill it by making you miserable.
No.
Fool yourself, dude. And even though you're doing a parody, bro, put a shirt on, bro.
He's AI.
It's a medium drip, right?
I'm filming.
And here's another dig. Yeah, you're all imbeciles who live in your mom's basement, right? So they got to throw this in there. Again, it's all lies. They're actually, what they're doing is projecting.
This is a public space. You got a problem?
Morning.
Hey, I have a right to be here. You don't like it? Tough. Hey, mommy. No, I'm working. Okay. Love you. They don't want you to see this, folks.
Morning.
Excuse me. Have a good one.
All right. So now I got to point out something about that. Because that's brilliant. Okay. So I don't think that's a funny joke. I get the joke, but I don't think it's funny. Okay. The guy's standing there saying he's supposed to be a frauder. His pants fall down, so he calls his mommy. I get why John Felix didn't think that was funny. I didn't think that was funny.
It was a bit overused.
Yes, and it does. And he points it out again in here later with these guys overusing the mama's basement thing. But what's great is I'm watching a John Felix video and a Frauditor is there, and like somebody comes up and says, like, hey, you're trespassing. You don't belong here. And you need to leave. Or no, they say, what are you doing here? And he says, oh, I just paratrooped in from Korea, but I've left my RPG at home. You better send the cops after me. And John thinks that's the funniest thing ever. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, it's so funny. He said something really stupid. It's hilarious. Exactly. Yeah.
Hey!
Again, KULT News, Amagansett Press, record on the sidewalk, and people come up and act like complete imbeciles, and cops come up, threaten arrest, try to get them to surrender their Fourth Amendment right. It's not like this at all. These are actors, and they're lying. And they think they're going to go.
They're not actors. It's AI. They're not actors. It's AI. Oh, this guy's so stupid. And he goes so mad in his comments. Why are you telling me it's AI? I know it's AI. Then why did you make commentary like they were real actors, like these were real people? Like, hey, put a shirt on, dude. Like, it's a freaking cartoon, basically. Oh. The stupidity is palpable. What?
Yeah. I just don't know what to say about this guy that hasn't been said before. I mean, BHK watches all these Rome AI crap, but it's pretty entertaining. He watches this medieval stuff, and you'll see stuff like something random appearing on the screen and then disappears.
Yep. Yeah,
and he can't, and that happens.
Its own.
Or taking a mask and putting a helmet on with the guy already having a helmet and it blending in together, something like that.
Yes.
And it happens throughout this video.
Absolutely. absolutely positively. But like the argument he's making, what is like somebody, like I just said, he mentioned Cult News specifically. He's just standing on the sidewalk and people come up to him and act nuts. Really, that's what happened. Is people come up to him and act nuts. They don't come up to him and ask why he's filming, and then he swears at them and insults them and berates them and escalates and pushes them and makes them upset so that they'll act nuts, so that he can say, look, see, they're acting crazy. They poke the bear, and when the bear swats, see, the bear's vicious. He's swatting. That's what it is. That's what they do. They poke the bear, and if the bear doesn't swat, they poke it harder. And if the bear doesn't, they poke it harder, until it swats. And then all of a sudden, see, the bear's swatting at me. It's evil. We have to put it down. It's swatting. It's a mean bear.
Yes, calm down before I put you down. Calm down before I put you down. In fact, let's go ahead.
Oh, no, not that. Please, no, not that. All right.
Just remain calm. You need to remain calm. If I have to be the voice of reason around here, what does that say about you?
I'm calm. I'm good, man. I'm good. Nothing bad's gonna happen. It's all good.
We're winning. Oh, we're triggering Hez. Oh, this is the best night ever.
Yes, we are triggering Hez, but I just had to stop him because he still needs to be your caretaker. You don't want him to have a coronary just now, because if he somehow passes out or something like that, you can't take care of yourself. I mean, you have to come over here, and I mean, you still got to be president, and so we got to get you prepared for that, and Hez will help you out with that. So.
Yeah, that's right. Last time I pooped on his Pink Floyd records, his blood pressure went up to 700/9,000. It was great. Yeah, man. Anyway, he just got himself some new Miles Davis records. I'm pooping on those too.
Next time, pooping is taco.
Yeah! Yes! Taco Tuesday's ruined. I can't wait. Taco Tuesday is gonna be great when Hezokuai eats my poo.
I mean, replace the taco meat. Replace the taco meat with your poop because it's the same color. No, nobody will notice. Nobody will notice.
Yeah, that's right. And then I'll put some of that parasite lettuce on it they got at Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that lettuce that's contaminated with those worms or whatever.
Hey, Hank's Corner's here. Oh. Me, News Now Voodoo, and News Now Dumbass are taking over Hez's show. It'll be News Now Dumbass, News Now Voodoo, and Jaime Palmetto El Bay show. Oh no. Anyway, let's check out some more of this John Felix rant. He's so dumb. At this point in the video, he still hasn't figured out that it's AI. I think he does before it's over though. But oh man, this guy's.
I don't think so.
Big by making fun of legitimate auditors.
Yeah, it's a real shame that you can't tell the difference between AI and the real thing. I mean, you'll get examples such as objects within the shot blending together, or something morphing into another thing, or something to that nature. It's never a perfect video. Then there's those frauditors that you mentioned. I mean, a lot of them have been trespassing private property and have pepper sprayed quite a few people for the stupidest of things. In fact, Welcome to This World Media is supposed to be sentenced for one such action. So yeah, you frauditors are not exactly innocent or fully honest in your case.
You're the loser here. You're the one projecting.
Hey, I'm filming you. You're all being recorded. Watch how they surveil you.
something to that nature. It's never a perfect video. Then there's those frauditors that you mentioned. I mean,
wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We got Hank's Quarter with the 44-month membership milestone. Bum, bum, banana, shenanigans. Bum, banana. All right.
Who would want to be a member of your channel for 44 months? Not me. Maybe him or her, but not me.
Oh, no. No, that's right. He would never join my channel because he's the evil one, dagnabbit. He created these frauditors to try and take over the world. Oh, my goodness. Like I said earlier, for those of you who are just joining us, what's that? All right. For those of you who are just joining us, the whole reason why I'm having the Dark One Up on panel is because I was trying to get an explanation of why he went out of his way to create John Felix. And we found out that the whole point is he created all the First Amendment auditors and all the evil ones. He admits and he knows that they're scum, but that's the point. He wants them to be scum. He's trying to make chaos rule. And reign. And chaos reign. And reign in chaos. Gas and print? Yeah, there we go. All right.
a lot of them have been trespassing private property and have pepper sprayed quite a few people for the stupidest of things. In fact, Welcome to This World Media is supposed to be sentenced for one such action. So yeah, you frauditors are not exactly innocent or fully honest in your case.
You're the loser here. You're the one projecting.
Hey, I'm filming you. You're all being recorded. Watch how they surveil you. You're tracking me, aren't you?
The government is tracking you. The stores do track you. Everywhere you go, you're getting tracked. It's getting worse and worse. And again, auditors don't go inside private businesses and do this. They do not do that. Another lie. Every situation here is a lie.
What a stupid idiot. You gotta scan the bananas, sir.
Feel that tension? They know I'm here. You're nervous, aren't you? Deposit or withdrawal?
Again, no one goes inside of banks. Another lie. Let me go back to that.
Here.
Wait a minute. I remember covering a video of a couple of frauditors getting arrested in a bank. In fact, I think I've covered more than one.
BHK has covered a video or two of that.
Yeah, but I mean, according to John Felix, it's never happened.
Well, apparently so. Apparently, he's never watching fellow frauditors in action. Maybe he's just got his head so far up his rear end, much like News Now Voodoo, my pet voodoo doll.
Well, I mean, we know that that's where you put it, you know, but I mean, you shouldn't have shoved it up there so deep, you know?
Well, that wasn't my fault. I mean, once I create them, I just send them on their way. And if their head happens to end up being up their own ass after a while, I mean, it's just a natural progression of the game.
At least their brains aren't filled with Vegemite.
Keep that thing away from me.
Even the evil one won't eat Vegemite. It's so nasty. Oh, my crab hammer sandwich sauce. What a nightmare.
I mean, it's already ruined my eyesight, so yeah.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Let's get back to the video.
Yes?
Oh, dear. Yes, sir.
Oh, you froze.
Oh.
Pizza time. It was pizza time there for a moment.
It's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word that rhymes. What the heck was that? Ah! Dagnabbit, stupid crows.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, man. Hey.
Maybe I should play a tune for you on my piano eventually. News Now Voodoo to go along with that.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Because BHK is learning. Because BHK has been learning to play the piano.
That's awesome. We got a BLT with Vegemite. No, you'd ruin a perfectly good BLT. Ah, crap. Speaking of ruining things.
You're nervous, aren't you? Deposit or withdrawal?
So Smith versus the government, 1971 settled law. It's Smith v. Cumming. Actually, it's the 11th district.
Oh, okay.
I do believe that one's also. I do believe Smith v. Cummings is also one of those cases of time, place, and manner restrictions. So, I mean, look.
I was muted. I'm sorry.
This part
coming up, ladies and gentlemen, is one of my favorite parts, and I'll tell you why. So he's going to call out this guy. It's AI, but he's going to call out the guy for misquoting the law. And immediately after that, in the video, the AI cop tells the guy, that's not even a real law. So he purposely, obviously, the guy who wrote the AI joke, that's the joke. That's the gag, is that he's misquoting a law that doesn't actually, it's not a real. So he's thinking he's got a victory here. He's going to be like, oh, that's not even what he's talking about. He's talking about something else. And then immediately after he says that, the video shows that he knew that was not. It's like he didn't even watch the video before he made commentary on it. Check it out, guys.
Well, obviously not.
Yeah. Watch for what I just said. Watch. Check this out. Wait a minute. Let me get to it. Let me rewind it a little bit. All right, now check this out.
So Smith versus the government, 1971 settled law. It's Smith v. Cumming. Actually, it's the 11th district.
Oh, okay.
Again, another lie. Everything they post on here is a lie.
Tom, if irony were made of strawberries, we'd all be drinking a lot of smoothies right now.
Per the 1971 Supreme Court ruling, Smith versus the government, you are legally prohibited from asking me to leave a public facility. That's settled law.
No one's ever said that in their life. That's not in any auditing video. Yet another lie from a bootlicker channel.
That's not a real case.
It's a real.
See? He's like, they're lying. That's not a real case. And then in the video itself, they point out that that's not a real case.
And that's a parody based upon what a lot of these auditors do, quote, fake case laws.
Right. Or out of context or whatever it is. It's like he doesn't get the joke. He's like, that's a lie. No auditor's ever actually said those specific words. It's like, right. It's an overall conglomeration of frauditors quoting things and misquoting things and taking things out of context and playing games. Word games. I hope the evil one isn't too hot under all that fabric. Well, he's got his fan blowing right on him.
I got the fan blowing behind me, and I got the AC running, so of course not.
Of course, living in the seventh circle of Hades, beneath the
Florida
circle is pretty bad, but it's got to be hot down there anyway, right?
It's always hot in Florida. You know that. Here there's only there's only spring and, summer. There's really no winter or fall.
Yeah, John Felix is out there with you. See, he's close to home. That's why. See, why did Voodoo cross the road to get to the other side and poke everyone waiting there?
There are only 2 seasons in Florida.
Hot and really hot.
Hot and very hot.
Yes.
To the point where your shoes will melt to the pavement.
They also hate it when cases are quoted back to them minus their narrative. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, let's get back to the stupid. Oh, man.
Case. Public building. They cannot silence me. Go ahead. Try and stop me. Shh. censorship, folks.
Again, what an idiot. That's not how it goes. They call the cops. The cops come and threaten to unalive Sean when he went to a library in Connecticut. The cop, when he went in the library, they came, surrounded him, could not believe that he refused to ID, and then recorded themselves saying 10 years ago he'd be missing his teeth, 20 years ago he'd be buried or unalived.
Okay. Dum 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 dum. Okay. We're talking about like having a brain and using it, right? Like 20 years ago, if the cops said, "Give me your ID," and you said no, the cops probably would have done something that they shouldn't do. And he's telling them that, like, yeah, back in the old days, they wouldn't put up with that. He threatened to kill him. He threatened to kill him. He said 20 years ago they would have beat you up. Wait. I pull out my gun and point it at you. I'm threatening to kill you. Telling you, in the old days, the cops would have beat you up for saying that. That's a threat.
Is this AI? Because things keep on appearing in my stream.
That's right. It's unbelievable. How can you tell the difference between AI and real? I don't know. Oh, man.
I'm not touching anything. I swear.
Yes. It's just doing it by itself, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing sauce. This is so dumb.
Again, another lie by an imbecile here.
Let me break
the
it
imbecile
down
who's
for
lying.
you, dude. I mean, this is how the rest of the world sees your actions. If you can't take the hint, then, well, there's something wrong with your brain. And, of course, there's always something wrong with the frauditor's brain because they get into this idea that they somehow know the law better than those that actually study it, such as lawyers and everything like that.
You can see how hostile he's getting right now. He's trying to intimidate me. This is the tyranny I'm talking about, folks.
Next, please.
We're inside the belly of the beast, folks. I can film public officials. You scared? Permits are window 3.
Again, that's not how any people act during audits. They lose their mind. They go crazy. Whether it's the general public or government parasites, they go crazy. Again, you're just making fun of yourself. You're projecting. That's who you are.
He's projecting that, projecting.
It's so insane how everything John Felix says is basically like him saying, I've never seen a First Amendment audit video ever in my life. And then you say, I watch thousands of them. I watch them all day. That's all I do is watch First Amendment. Then how come you've never actually seen any of the things these guys are talking about? I've never seen that. I've never seen that happen. I don't know what these people are talking about. No, Frauditor. And the fact that he'll specifically say, like cult news. Oh, so you do watch the guy who intentionally antagonizes people and pokes them and screams at them and hollers at them, or, doesn't scream and holler, but intentionally insults and berates and belittles them to make them angry so that they will freak out, so that they will trigger. He triggers them intentionally. You've never seen him do that, even though you specifically mention him, and he does that in every single one of his videos. Oh, the stupidity is insane.
You seem nervous. Why so nervous? What are you hiding?
It's a birthday gift for my niece, man.
Again, nobody sticks their phone that close to anybody's face. If this was a real situation, that'd be considered illegal. You can't.
Okay. We got the craw! Not craw! No! Oh, crap hammer.
I just had to take something from your body so I could create another Frauditor. Something really disgusting, and I can't touch it.
I'll send you something gross in the mail. I got some Hezekiah's toenail clippings that I picked up out of the carpet. I'll send them to you.
Give me here.
Yeah.
Give me.
And then you can make a new Frauditor out of them. It'll be great. Here's some of my poop to add to it. Here, wait.
Got it.
Yeah. The next new Frauditor is on the way.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so like this is another example of the stupidity of John Felix. It's like he has no idea what's happening. And actually, now that I think about it, this is a perfect illustration of what I always say with all the Frauditor videos. Their fans don't react to what's actually happening in the video. They react to the false narrative and the narration and the nonsense. And with this, what's happening? They're filming someone sending a package. He says, "What are you trying to hide? What are you trying to hide?" Because frauditors do that. They say, "Create your own privacy." But then when you do, they accuse you of trying to hide something from them. That's what it's a parody of. That's what it's making fun of. So what does John Felix respond to? "Oh, that clam was too close to his face. In real life, they wouldn't get that close to his face." Come on, it's AI. It has nothing to do with how close he's holding the camera to the guy's face. It's about the guy as a package, and he's like, "What are you trying to hide? What are you trying to hide, huh?" But he doesn't address that because that's the issue. He's not going to address any actual issues. He's going to make up stuff to make people think that we're stupid. He's going to claw me with those claws. No, back to the video. Dagnabbit.
Can't do that to somebody.
Why must you turn my office into a house of lies?
Oh, they don't do that. They don't stick their camera that close to anybody. Then why is it that we could see a lot of videos where the frauditor is close enough for the subject of the video to touch the camera and push it out of the way? I mean, most of the time, it is the frauditor that approaches the subject. So again, you're either dishonest, not very observant, or a complete idiot. I'm going to bet it's all three.
It's just one lie after another. You guys are sad, bro.
That's what they all says.
Sir, you're holding up the line.
Hey, Mommy, I'm at the post office.
You're seeing the cover-up live.
Another mommy joke because they can't come up with anything original.
Watch a corporation try to silence the press. You don't want this on camera, do you?
Again, auditors don't go inside public building or private businesses like this.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Another lie. Just one lie after another after another.
You want fries with that?
That's a yes.
Enjoy stuffing your faces while the country burns.
Again, nobody goes in private businesses and does this. You guys are liars and losers.
You people are exactly what's wrong with America.
Oh, you look hungry, honey. Sit down. Have some pancakes.
Classic deflection with hospitality, folks. Hey, Mommy, a lady.
Again with the mommy jokes. Bro, your channel's going to go nowhere. Making fun of auditors is what literally losers do. That never stood for anything in their life, never looked at anything in their life, never researched anything in their life, and they're mad that people that actually do research, read the laws, and are actual activists instead of morons like you. Maybe a few more mommy jokes, and you'll convince all the other morons that we're the bad guys and you're the good guys.
He's giving me pancakes.
Public park. The First Amendment protects me here. Sir, do you consent to being filmed? You don't, do you? Non-compliant.
Nobody ever asks if they consent. We already know. Another lie.
Classic.
Okay. Again with Felix not getting Again with Felix not getting the joke. Dagnabbit! You're scaring me with those blades, man. Yeah.
Tear him up. Yeah, man. Give Hezekiah what for. That's what I'm talking about. Teach him a lesson. Get me out of house arrest. Teach him a lesson. I'm better than the rest. Yes, my lord. Yes. I shall serve you with all of my heart, all day, every day. And when I'm president of the United States and you're the true leader, and John Felix is my vice president, And Chili de Castro is my Secretary of Defense. And who else? The Secretary of the Interior will be Papa. Yeah. And Cult News Network will be the Secretary of State. Yes. It'll be wonderful. And
How about Glenn Serio as the Secretary of Defense?
Yeah, man. Because he'll leg sweep everybody. Yeah. That's good stuff, man. Goodbye.
Just.
Mom again. Another mom joke. Wow, bro. Who writes your comedy here? You need to fire that person.
Sheer fucking hubris.
You want to talk about unoriginal? I've found frauditing videos from 2015 that have the exact same freaking script that is used today. It has not been modified to fit debunked arguments. It is as stale as dinosaur shit. And don't get me started on the Long Island audit intro. I mean, he was at least able to come up with a little something original, but the rest of the fraudulent community pretty much parrots what he says at the beginning. So, mommy jokes being unoriginal, dude, that's a mirror on the average frauditing video itself. Unoriginal, uninspired, and unable to change with the times.
Mommy, this is what they're doing to me. Mom, tell them they do this. Tell them they can't speak. Tell them I have rights, Mommy. I have a right to film. Why are you doing
Another lie. Nobody does that. Nobody sticks their phone within an inch of anybody's face. And people that do get pepper sprayed by auditors, it's because they get attacked first. Another lie. This whole video is a blatant lie.
this? Because I can. I have a right. Yeah, I guess you're right.
If
that was not the ultimate sign that John Felix should have figured out that this was AI, he knocks the dude down and then turns around and there's the dude.
Exactly. Here he is over here, dealing with him over here, and then turns around and there he is over there.
He's got Jason Voorhees powers.
Yeah, he I believe in the Friday the 13th game that was called a shift.
Yes. Oh man, I was so
I don't know
mad
if
when
you
they got
played
rid of their
Friday the
game.
13th, the game for the Xbox One and everything like that. You could do that, and it was called a shift. And you could shift grab people out of that and do that, and just kill them like that.
Yep. Good stuff. But anyway, so at this point, I want to get into my response to that video, because I watched Blackheart Knight's video, the one we just watched, and when it was over, I went to John because he specifically mentions me and calls in that video we just watched. So I went to his channel and I commented on the original video, and he kept going. And just now, when we first went on the air, he was still answering me. So I want to show you guys the conversation I had with John Felix about this very video that we just watched. Let me share this. Let's see. Okay. So one of the things he says is at the end there, like he says something about like, why don't you guys wake up and see that cops mistreat people all the time and finally understand blah, blah, blah. So my response was, and you guys can't really see it, I don't think, so I'll read it to you, but it's on the screen so that if you can get it, you'll be able to read it and say, hey, he wasn't lying. That's what was said. All right. So I put, why did you not wake up when Hoyt Webb, a.k.a. Kootenai County Press, shot an unarmed homeless man? Or when Richard Mazza, a.k.a. Freedom of Press, pepper sprayed a man that was in his car leaving and was clearly no threat? Let me guess. You never heard of those guys and have no idea what I'm talking about. Interesting how every time an auditor does any of the things we call them out for, you never saw that video or know anything about that auditor. Funny. Now here's his response. Now wait, it's already on the screen, so I don't. But before we get to it though, in case you guys didn't read it yet, what do you think his response to me saying that is?
I don't know.
Oh, Hank's Corner for $5. Freddy Krueger's proctologist, a nightmare on any street. I love that. Here's your happy dance. All right, yes.
Oh yeah, somebody was asking where did I get these things from. I got them from a costume store last year, and these things, these calls are made of stainless steel, and this is copper right here.
Nice. So that's a high quality Freddy Krueger glove. I like that.
It costs about $50.
Man, you sharpen those things, and you really could be Freddy.
Yeah, but they're not sharp. They're dull.
Oh, no, right. Yeah, that would be. I don't know. Well, I guess they could sell it, but that costs a lot more than $50.
But this one right here, this one's a knife. And this is a Glock 81 right here.
Nice. I like that. So, but anyway, so let me get back into this. So he specifically says, oh, anytime any frauditors ever pepper sprayed someone, it was because they were attacked. And you guys should wake up when you see the cops going after people. So I put in his comment section, I said, what about, and I specifically said, Hoyt Webb, Kootenai County Press, shooting an unarmed homeless man. And I specifically quoted, what was it? Richard Mazza, Freedom of Press, pepper spraying a guy that's in his car going away. And then I said, I bet you're going to say you never heard of those guys and you don't know what I'm talking about. And funny how every time a frauditor does something, you never saw that video, you don't know what's going on. So what was his response? Check this out. His response was, I've never heard of them, but you're on the spectrum.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but does he even know what ASD is?
I mean, can I make it easier for you guys to read? Because like I'm not made. That's what he said. I've not heard of them actually. Doesn't change the fact that you're on the spectrum. Okay, so are you going to engage in what I said at all? Oh, I never heard of those guys. Oh, so again, all you do is say that all you do is watch auditor videos. You love auditors. You support auditors. You think what they do is great, and they've never pepper sprayed anyone. I give an example of someone I never heard of him. I don't know. They've never shot anyone. I explained to you. I tell you about how he shot some. I've never heard of him. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Nope. Sorry. No.
The no true Scotsman fallacy.
Yeah.
You know, am I right? The no true Scotsman fallacy.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my! And you're on his side. And so my response to that, of course, no argument, just an ad hom, because you have no argument. So his answer to that, does he actually engage in what I said and what I'm arguing?
Probably not.
Bro, I destroyed you in your lack of experience and education a long time ago. Did you forget? What? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so next. So my response to that. Oh, yeah, I remember. You define life experience and education as if you don't hate cops, you're an idiot. Why? Because cops are bad, okay? Even when no police are involved, a frauditor video, somehow not wanting a random idiot to make money off of your image on YouTube is called bootlicking. All you ever did in our debate is strawman my arguments and answer questions with other questions. You never really actually engaged in anything I said. So, does he actually engage in the fact that I mentioned Kootenai County Press shooting somebody? Or that I mentioned the Mazda pepper spraying the guy? Or that I mentioned people being called bootlickers if they don't want to be filmed? Does he engage in any of that? Here's his answer. Cops are trained to violate people. That's a fact. So if you support it, you're an imbecile. So my answer to that, you got facts, evidence, or just opinions? Let me guess. You have evidence because a cop did a bad thing. Okay, well, I got facts too. The frauditors that did bad things, that started this thread. But you don't know them, so you won't even engage in it like it never happened. That's convenient. So what's his answer to that? I made 3,500 videos that prove it. You're literally on the spectrum. I never defend all auditors, dummy. Auditors don't steal tax money and get trained to violate Americans. So my answer to that. Okay, so your claim is that cops are trained to violate rights. And then put the burden on me to dig through your 3,000 plus videos to find the police training one to prove your claim? Just tell me which video proves that the police are trained to violate rights. Name one. Just one. And I'll wait. And guess what? The whole rest of it, he never names one video that he's made that proves it. I don't defend all cops, dummy, because he said I don't defend all auditors, dummy. I don't defend all cops, dummy. Name calling again. Wow, you're such a skilled debater. How could anyone ever contend with such an extreme lack of any actual coherent argument? I'll steel man your argument. Cops are trained to violate people. So I say, okay, show me proof. All people get arrested and trespass. Okay, so where's the proof that they are trained to violate rights? Well, arresting people is in their training. Yes, correct. So your argument is that arresting or trespassing people is a violation of their rights? Cool. So show me where violating laws or trespassing is a right. Are you saying that if you're holding a camera, calling yourself an auditor, you get special privilege and rights that no one else has? Because if I hold a camera, I don't have special rights. I'm just a cambacker or a bootlicker. So his answer to that, it's not my fault you don't pay attention. Look up street training and watch a million videos proving cops are all the same nationwide based on their training. You already got owned for the feeble-minded, globally delayed trash you are. You're butthurt. There are a million videos proving it. Try a search, dummy. Auditing is literally in the First Amendment. You can't be that stupid, can you? The founders would have started.
Auditing is literally in the First Amendment. Bullshit. I'm sorry. I just had to put away the other character.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everything that he's saying, this whole. That's why I'm reading it, because this whole line of discussion is insane. And then, so his answer to that. Wait a minute.
I mean, did he just admit that that being press gives you more rights and privileges above everybody else?
No, that's me saying that.
That's you saying that?
Yeah, and then his response is, the founders would have started a civil war by now. Read a history book, dummy. I'm not coming back to this thread, even though he still engages with me for like another 45 minutes. Your mind is made up. You won't let anyone confuse you with facts. Give me a fact. Wait, I'm going to respond to that right now. Give me a fact. Oh, crap. Hold on. Give me a fact. Just one.
Just one that can be proven.
Right, wait. Give me a fact. Just one. Any one. All you have done. Dagnabbit. What's wrong with my people? All you have done is say you make videos about this stuff. But where is your evidence, your facts, anything at all? 3 question marks. All right. So anyway, my original response was, so vague references to some non-specific thing all cops say, and I'm stupid because I have to find proof of your claim? What should I search for? Hey, Google, show me videos that cop haters think show training rights violations. You don't know what steel man means. I was being sarcastic.
He's making the arguments. He's got to provide proof of those arguments. That is how it works.
Right. But the fact that I'm asking him for proof proves I'm stupid.
No, that's just normal arguments right there. As far as debates go, you present an argument. You provide facts and evidence to back up that argument. If you cannot do that, you do not have a valid argument. In fact, I pointed out all the damn time on my videos, reductio ad Hitlerum. When these idiotic frauditors say, oh, Nazi Germany did that, they're not presenting evidence for it. And that just brings it down to, like I said, reductio ad Hitlerum. Just because Germany did something doesn't mean anything.
Right. And this whole thing, it's crazy to me because, like, there's more and more. It keeps going. But basically what the whole thing comes down to is he's saying cops are trained. Their training is literally training police to violate people's rights. That's what their training is. So I'm saying, prove it. And his proof is, well, I made a bunch of videos where I talk about cops violating people's rights. Okay, so name one video that shows that they are intentionally, specifically trained to violate people's rights. What are you, stupid? You're dumb, asking for proof and evidence and facts. You're an idiot. You don't believe in facts. Okay, so give me some. No, you don't believe in
evidence. If you make a claim, you gotta prove the claim.
Right. And the fact that he's saying that he's not going to talk to me because I don't accept facts. He hasn't given me any facts yet. He didn't give me one. He just said that he makes a lot of videos about this. Yeah. And they're all videos of you sharing your opinion, of you talking about your feelings. I feel that these cops are violating this guy's rights. It's my opinion that this guy is violating the people's rights. But your claim is that people are specifically trained to violate rights. Show me the evidence of that. Show me the proof. Oh, well, you're too stupid. You're just dumb. Okay, so fine. Where's the evidence and proof that that's happening? You're stupid.
Claims require evidence, and extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. If you say they're specifically trained to violate people's rights, then show the videos that you are alluding to. Otherwise, you're just pulling shit out of your ass, and it's just meaningless after that.
Right.
I mean, like, it's as simple as that.
His evidence, I'm sure, would be he would show a video of a cop asking someone for ID. See? He's trained to violate their rights because he's trained to ask for ID. So there's a lot of assumptions in that claim.
Every state law regarding traffic stops, in it, the officers have to ask for ID. Is that a Fourth Amendment violation? No. If it was, it would have been destroyed in the courts decades ago.
Yep.
Instead, it's been held up by the Supreme Court, especially with, I don't know, Pennsylvania versus Mims.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Anyway, real quick before we get back into the stupidity of the John Felix debacle, let's check this out. All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for your favorite game. Who's that douche canoe?
Oh, that's obvious. I know who that is. Glenn Serio.
Yes. Let's see. What do you guys think? You think it's Glenn too? Sirloin, I got the same book. It's worth like $2. Wait till after the movie's out.
Oh, by the way, have you got your tickets to the new Spider-Man movie yet?
Yes, I do.
I've got it for 12 o'clock on Friday.
Glenn Serio. Yeah, everybody sees this Glenn.
favorite, stinky little guy.
Yeah,
You can smell him across the screen. He's so unkempt.
I decided to do him this week because those of you who don't know, he's back in action. He's posting videos like constantly back and now. Yes, that's right. His stupidity is spreading. And the whole John Felix thing again, like I saw your video you did, and like I said, I was gonna cover it tonight anyway. And then I responded to it in his chat, and he responded to me and was still talking to me when I went on the air. That's why I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, what? And then all the stuff he's saying, well, I read it to you. I mean, this guy, it's like, it's amazing. And I wish, like, in a way, because I have debated him twice. And, like, this is what he was referring to when he's like, oh, I've already made you look stupid and proved you were dumb a long time ago. It's like, no, I didn't understand at that time what he was doing. I get it now. I get him now. And I tried to, like, back when Frauditor Troll debated him, I talked to Frauditor Troll about it, too. It's like, he has this thing, John Felix does, where it's like he doesn't answer questions. He asks other questions to try and confuse you and discombobulate you. And then he builds false narratives. And then, again, he doesn't answer. I mean, that whole string of conversation I had with him on his channel. He's like, well, every video I've ever done proves it. Okay, so name one. All of them. Okay, which video proves your claim that police are intentionally trained specifically to violate people's rights? Well, I mean, every video you've ever seen with a cop in it shows that. That's not evidence that that's what's happening. That's your opinion of what you think a cop asking for an ID means.
Every video that's shown shows cops are bad, okay? I saw a video the other day where a cop jumped in a lake to rescue somebody. Does that mean they're bad? Oh, wait, they didn't ask the person if they wanted to be rescued, so therefore they're in the wrong. I'm sure that would be what his thinking is.
I actually covered that video on my morning show, and yeah, because it's like that's huge. It was on the news. It was in New York. A cop jumped in the river to save somebody, to pull them out of the water. Where are all the frauditors talking about that? They're not, of course, because they're just cop haters. That's all it is. It's just hate. They just love to spread hate. They just love hate. They live in hatred. And then they wonder why they can't. And then him complaining on this video you did today about people saying that frauditors need to get a real job. And you pointed out he was butthurt and complaining because he couldn't get a real job because of his frauditing.
That's right. He tried to get a job. I believe it was a garbage dump. I mean, or driving garbage trucks. I forget the name of the company, but I posted it on the video. So,
yep.
Let me see if I can.
John Felix thinks drunk driving should be legal unless you get caught or have an accident that hurts somebody. Right. That's it. It's like you can, as long as like you're not bashing somebody's skull in, like if you're taking a hammer and swinging it, the cops aren't allowed to stop you. You have to actually bash their skull in, and then they can arrest you for assault. But they can't like force you to come with them, because then they'd be violating your rights and taking away your freedom, and they can't put you in handcuffs. All they can do is say, please don't bash that person's skull in after you've already killed them and they're dead. Well, they're dead anyway, so we might as well let you go. Just go home and put a 5-star review. We love the cops in this town, and everything will be fine. That's the world he wants to live in.
Yeah, it was Republic Services that he tried to get a job with. It's a garbage truck company.
There you go. So he's such trash, they won't even allow him to pick up trash.
Well, that's what happens when you get so many felonies on your freaking record.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. You know, and I haven't talked about him in a long time, but, you know, now that he's going to do this and come out and talk about me in his video, it's like, listen, remember a few years ago when he did his first big frauditing circus or whatever the heck he does in Florida, and he invited me, but I had to pay him money to go and give him all my personal private info? Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. And I live closer than you to him, and I could have gone, but, you know, I didn't want to pay $100 for it.
Right, that's lame. I would go there for free to cover it as a journalist.
But you're not a journalist, according to him.
Yeah, no. If we film something, we're cambackers and bootlickers. And I said that in the stream, but of course he didn't engage in that. He didn't engage in any of my arguments at all. Not one thing that I brought up did he go back and actually engage in any of the points that I made. All he did was ad hom attack me and change the subject to talk about cops are bad.
Because coming up with coherent responses is just way too much work. It takes way too much effort. I mean, you see what I put in my videos as far as laws and everything like that goes. You know, that takes a lot of effort to find those things at times.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and I love that too. See, this is why it's like I think that he just doesn't even watch any of the stuff that he's talking about watching or that he says he watches or whatever it is, because the fact of the matter is, like you said, one of the things he said in this video is that we on our end never do any research at all, even though we do research to show the laws that we're referencing and to prove the points that we're making. No, you guys never did any research.
How many videos have you seen of me where I actually post what I find and have sources and everything like that? How many?
Thousands? It's all the time. You do that all the time. And especially like when Dunning-Kruger was on or when Tones was on, those guys did like an insane amount of research to prove these guys wrong. But no, we would never do that. Only stupid people.
Well, let's get back to the video. Finish that one out because there's not much longer left in it.
All right, get back to it. All right, here we go. I like that. Boom.
Oh, not a real job. There's another stereotype. It is a real job. It takes time. It takes money. You're in a competition with other people online. You have to shine. Not every channel does good. You get paid. You pay taxes. A lot of auditors pay way more in taxes than you people with quote unquote real jobs, whatever that is. Real job is like a blanket term that means I don't like what you're doing, so you need to do a job that I do that I hate. So you need to do the job that I hate. And just because I'm miserable means you have to be miserable and you don't get to be an activist and get paid for it.
And this coming from a guy who was actually trying to get a job as a garbage man for the company Republic Services and was told to kick rocks because of his past. So you tried to get a real job and it blew up in your face. And this is after you ended up destroying your YouTube channel by making all your videos members only or deleting a huge portion of them. So yeah, who's the idiot in this occasion?
So you need a real job like me, where I need permission to go to the bathroom and take a vacation. Again, everything in this video is backwards.
Permission to go to the bathroom?
Yes, it is. It's a real job. I work all day. Oh, hey, mommy.
Oh, another mom joke. Wow, bro. Wow. Talk about failure.
Sorry, I left it out on the counter. I'll be home soon. Thanks for the lunch. It works because people watch it. We harass people, we make money.
We harass people, we make money. So, again, if this was true, anything in this video was true, where you could go anywhere with a camera and no one says a thing, and it's the auditor causing all the chaos, you'd have a point. But the exact opposite of what you portrayed in this video is what actually happens. You're liars. You're liars, you're bootlickers, and you're literally parasites on the auditing movement because you can't do any real activism yourself. You've never done any research. You've never read a law. And it's going to take a cop to unalive or RAPE one of your family members before you wake up. That's the only way stupid people like this wake up. All right. Word.
Well, I would say all of that is a lie on your part because I know I do my research. I read laws, case laws, whatever I can to try to prove the frauditors wrong. In fact, I've pointed out on so many of my videos that what they say as far as laws go it can be a bunch of bullshit. Now, one more thing before I go. I mean, just to drive the point further that this is an AI video, look at this brown bag right here, how it appears and disappears in this video. That's something that happens quite a bit in every AI video out there. I watch a lot of the medieval AI and Roman AI videos that are out there, and there's always something that's morphing or disappearing, reappearing, somebody putting on a helmet on top of another helmet, that kind of thing. So, Johnny boy, if you can't tell the difference between what's real and what's not real, then that's a you problem. That's not a problem for everybody else. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see ya on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the one and only Blackheart Knight.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for John Felix.
Oh, boo. Boo!
Come on. Yeah. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we have to say to John Felix's arguments?
He has no arguments. I mean, he calling that channel a bootlicking channel. Yeah, it's a parody channel. It's AI. It's pretty much all AI.
Yep.
And he can't tell that. Yeah, there's something wrong with his brain.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like I said, there's an uncanny valley kind of thing going on there. Even if you don't notice the things disappearing, reappearing, morphing, and everything like that, you look at the people walking around. I mean, they're just strange-looking things, not with no accurate body movement or something else odd like that. I mean, it's obvious.
Yep. A list of grievances isn't an argument. The fact that the AI guy kind of looks like him is probably the problem why he didn't like it.
That might be it. I was thinking that too.
Yeah. How about Liberty Patrol Media punching someone in the throat? Yes. And I use the example of Kootenai County Press when he shot the unknown homeless guy. To John Felix, I said this. And I used the example of Mazda or whatever, Freedom of Press, pepper spraying the guy and that was in his car driving away. Like, that's clearly the Frauditor being bad. Then we got the whole Impact Media crew holding a guy down and literally stomping his head into the concrete while he was being held down, so obviously wasn't a threat. But he's never seen those videos. He's never heard of those people. He has no idea what I'm talking about. What? Those things don't. What do you mean? When are you going to wake up and realize that police are just out here murdering random people for no reason? Don't you understand that all of those bad things that you're talking about Frauditors doing never happened? I've never seen those videos. I don't know what you're talking about. And if I send them a link to the videos, I didn't see that. I don't know what you mean. What? Like I didn't send it. Like it was no response. Like what? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what. I didn't respond. Willfully ignorant. Or he does know, and he's just a liar, and he's full of crap, which is more likely.
He doesn't want to admit the truth.
Those mom jokes really hit a nerve with him. Yeah. Maybe we should start doing that more. I never liked that. Like, was always in his mom's basement, because to me, that's kind of like a low blow, unless you're talking about someone like Fappa. But, I mean, really, it's like, you know what? If you're going to get that triggered by him, yeah, maybe we should do that more often. Double down on the mom jokes.
Yeah.
Mom's basement jokes. Oh, man. I don't know. What do you think, Blackheart? Like, obviously, you're the one who did the video, but seeing how he responded to my response to his video.
The responses he was giving toward your responses were just empty. It had no substance to them whatsoever. I mean, if he actually had anything, he would show the evidence. That's pretty much what I have to say. I mean, I've had the same argument with people up close regarding other things other than frauditors, and I had an issue with somebody at a Thanksgiving dinner one day who was a a Frauditor sycophant. I even pointed out, asked him to read poster 7, and he did. And what did he do? He read the first part of the paragraph. And I was like, continue reading. And he was shocked that there was even a second part to the paragraph. But the argument ended up stopping right there after his mother pretty much got into it and was like, no, don't, you need to stop. And he was like, Mom, we're just having a civilized conversation right here. We weren't fighting. So, I mean, it was just a debate. That's all. Yep. Which it was. We were just having a polite conversation at Thanksgiving dinner over it. And he even watched a Long Island Audit video after that.
Well, I mean, again, like his whole, like, it took me a while. And again, I wish I would have understood this better at the time. But like, I've been on John Felix's channel a couple times, and he was on Frauditor doing the debate thing. But like, it took time for me to understand his game when it comes to a debate. And it's not a debate. Like you said, it's not even a conversation. He doesn't even engage in what you're saying.
A debate is where you present arguments and facts to back them up, and to see. And it's not. Nobody's really a winner in a debate. You're just trying to convince the audience of your point.
Right. I make my point, and here's my evidence behind what I'm saying to back up my words. Now you present your words, and now here you present your evidence to back up what you're saying, and then let them decide. Right. Not, haha, you're stupid. Okay, why? Because you're dumb. Okay, why? Well, because you're stupid. Okay, what? Why? Well, because you don't understand that cops are evil.
All he was doing was ad hom attacks from what I saw. I mean, no actual presentation.
Right. He says frauditing is a job. Well, what happened when YouTube demonetized his channel for a year? Did YouTube fire him? Yeah. I'm telling you. He did one just recently. In fact, I think it was after that. He plays the trombone, not the trumpet. In fact, Sirloin, that's one of his like, that triggers him. Because I guess in his high school band, the horn section is split up, and the trombone players and the trumpet players got beef. So calling my son a trumpet player, he'd be so mad. Oh, if he was here right now, he'd be fuming. He's like, don't do those guys, all they do is press buttons. Like me, I gotta play. Like, it's kind of funny. Anyway, I was in jazz band in high school. That's awesome. Actually, the school, his school, is begging him to join jazz band because he's so good at the trombone, but he's just not interested. He loves jazz, but he's just not interested in being in the jazz band at school.
Well, that means he would do something productive. Maybe like teaching the next generation how to play the instrument.
Hey,
that's not what he's here for. He's here to annoy people, not to educate people. Because teaching people to play a trumpet or trombone is educating them. What he's doing is not educating. He's annoying people. And that's what he would much rather be doing.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, News Now Voodoo's trying to brainwash my son into becoming a frauditor. No. I know that the guitar players get all the babies. I've had the same for almost 40 years now. I play guitar.
I pretty much started learning how to play the piano myself, so I've been enjoying it.
Oh yeah, music is awesome, wonderful, beautiful thing. Helps you deal with bungholes like John Felix.
And believe me, whenever I have a good session, that you got that adrenaline rush and everything like that, feels good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Musical, calm, the savage beast. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess the final thing about that is that what's funny is at the very end of that thing, he was like, I'm done. I challenge you to a debate. Email me when you're ready to talk. And so I look at his channel, and his email address isn't on his community post or anywhere. So I don't know where I'm supposed to find it. Maybe I have it from back in years ago when I talked to him, but I have to dig through my Gmail and still see if I still have it saved. I have no idea.
I don't have it. I have a few Frauditor email addresses I've talked to behind the scenes, but like Georgia Transparency and a couple others, but no, not Felix.
Yeah, I don't know. But he's a bunghole, that's for sure. But yeah, so that's enough about the John Felix thing. Like I said, it was just because it literally was coming up while I was on the air. I'm getting messages from him, like what? Or responses, whatever. You know what he seems to me to be like, especially based on the way he was responding to that video. Because I've known people like this, and actually, like years ago, I used to actually have a buddy like this, where like if he said, "Hey, Hez, that's a cool shirt," and then later on, I was talking to somebody else and be like, "Yeah, he said I have a nice shirt." He'd be like, "No, I didn't. I never said that. That's a lie. That's a lie." Because technically, he said cool shirt, not nice shirt. So now I'm a liar. Like if you don't literally do exactly what he expects you to say, then you're lying. You just made it all up. Because that's what happens here. He doesn't get the subtlety of the jokes. He just, oh, they don't put cameras that close to your face. That's a lie. Like, you don't understand what we're saying. Like you said, like the fact that obviously they're close enough. If people are grabbing it from you, then it's obviously close enough for them to grab.
Yeah. So, and let me show you. Here's a vid. As far as me playing the piano, I don't know if you've ever seen this one.
Yeah. Let's go.
One. So I'll share the screen.
Yeah, let's do something fun. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, Blackheart Knight played the piano. Let's go.
All right. I'm an amateur right now, so that was just me recording something and putting it out there.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I mean, you got to start somewhere. You're not going to sit down and say, I want to learn how to play piano and then play, Mozart.
Yeah, you can't play Mozart right off the bat. But I have been playing one of the easier pieces of Mozart. So, but that was Red River Valley right there.
Yes. Oh, Sirloin sent me something. What did he send? Where?
Sirloin sent you a link.
Where? I have nothing in my emails. Publishers Clearinghouse. What? 2 bobblehead. Oh, we got one. Oh, I got one. Yeah. Okay. That has nothing to do with Wait, I'll show you guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. Filibuster for a second.
Okay, then I'll filibuster for a moment. I mean, as far as the John Felix issue goes, I mean, if he ever had an argument to begin with, he would have presented it, obviously, because when you have a claim, you gotta provide evidence for it. If you can't provide the claim, then you got jack squat. And, well, that's what I pretty much talk about in all my videos, because if somebody actually had a good argument to present, they would have done so already. But you know what? Okay, he's back.
That's right. So anyway, yesterday, Minnie Hez and I, we've been going. What happened was a few months ago, when he was at school, he did this reading thing where he won tickets to a baseball game. It was the local minor league team called the Kingfish. And we went to the game and we had so much fun that we decided to go to another one. And now it's become a thing. Like, we're huge Kingfish fans. We go to all the games. It's always such a blast. So we went last night, and it turns out last night they had a giveaway. They were giving away free because it was Elvis Presley night. They had a peanut butter and banana sandwich eating contest, and Minnie has won. He was on the big screen and everything, and everyone in the stadium saw him, and they were like, yeah, you're the kid that won, and they were cheering him on. And they had a bobblehead giveaway. They gave away free Kingfish Elvis bobbleheads. Dancing Elvis bobblehead. That's good stuff. Yes. Got him right there. And then I didn't put him on my computer yet. I'm going to, but of course we took some pictures. I want to show you. I got a picture of him with the Kingfish mascot and the well, here he is at the end of the game when they won. Every time we go to a Kingfish game, they win. And he got his Kingfish jersey that we got at a different giveaway on a different day. Let's see, all these pictures of us at the game. Oh, there we go. There he is with the mascot and the dude in the Elvis costume that was there last night. Good stuff. We always have fun at the baseball game, me and Minnie has an eye. Good stuff. Did they used to call him Elvis the Pelvis? Yeah. I'm all shook up.
Hey.
All right. All right, so where are we at here? Let's see. What do we got? Let's see, do I have another video for tonight? Or are we gonna wrap it up here? How about an unclean hands video? It's a nice short one. It's 12 minutes. Frauditor goes viral with 30 views.
Frauditor goes viral. Yeah, let's see what that's all about.
All right.
I think I've already watched it, but I forgot. I've watched so many videos lately.
Right? All right, let's check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only unclean hand.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Unclean Hands Gooner Edition. Today we've got Placer County Cop Watch. He is obsessed and always has been obsessed with doing one thing, and that is going to traffic stops. He's been doing it for 4 years consistently, inserting himself into the traffic stop and either getting arrested or nearly arrested. This is his life, folks. We're going to take a look at one that just happened on July 3rd. Let's get right into it. Let's check it out.
Hey, hold it for a second. Priority. Oh, shit. Priority for the homie. Stop impeding traffic.
There are three things that you will notice throughout this video that Placer County Cop Watch does. Number one is he laughs at his own jokes a lot. Either that or he's really high. Number two, he will insert himself deeper and deeper into the traffic stop as we go along. The less attention he gets, the deeper he tries to go. And number three, he's very uneducated. He has absolutely no idea what he's talking about when he's trying to make a point. It makes absolutely no sense. So those are the three major things you'll see here. As you can see now, he's walking up to the scene, of course.
Hey, stop impeding traffic.
Hey, why are you trying to piss him off?
Everything's blocked off, you freaking moron. Wow.
Hey, Sergeant, why was that vehicle impeding traffic?
Because
Deputy,
it's a...
I'm going to cross behind you.
I mean, clearly they're trying to control traffic for some reason.
Hey, you know your vehicle's like parked out in the road, right? Hey, back away from him. Don't walk up to deputy.
Yeah, it's like, hey, did you know that you parked your car in a way that it's like in the road, yeah, that's the whole point of parking it there.
I mean, clearly they're trying to control traffic for some reason, which I don't know what the reason is, but it's obvious.
Whoa, wait a minute. No. These guys are journalists. Of course he explained in great detail exactly what was going on and why, didn't he?
I didn't catch the reason.
But he's
have
a
no
journalist,
idea.
though.
But
Wouldn't a journalist
cops are bad.
explain all that?
Yeah, cops are bad, and they block the road all the time for no reason whatsoever.
Man, I hope this isn't the new guy that was made out of my toenail fungus.
He might have been retroactively created by News Now dumbass.
Maybe.
On a stop.
That's already been dismissed, my guy.
Hey, stay back. Let him do his work.
I am not interfering.
Don't
man.
walk up to him. If you want to hang out there, that's
bro,
fine.
I've already gone to jail and it got dismissed, bro.
I'm not.
Oh my God, I'm sure they didn't know that you got one case dismissed. The judge didn't have time to hear it, or you're such a pissant. He didn't want to deal with you on that day. You've gotten arrested and fined plenty of times for doing exactly what you're doing now. But you keep doing it because you think it gets you attention. Let me show you how much attention this guy gets. I mean, this guy is low on the totem pole of attention getters. And here's how popular he is. July 3rd, 2026. This is part 2. I watched part 1. It was about 5 minutes long. And he's just standing there doing nothing. So I didn't bother tagging that one. Uplisted a day ago in Colfax. I don't know what that is. But he's gotten 32 views. Well, that is fantastic. That's viral. He's been doing this for 4 years, and this is what he's up to now. This is consistent viewership, by the way. This isn't something that just happened. He's been around 4 years. After the first, I think, maybe 2 months, he was getting a few thousand views here and there. His best video ever got 29,000 views. That's the only video he had that broke the 5-digit deal. But yeah, he dropped right down to a couple of hundred views to less than 100, and it's just been going downhill ever since. Anyway, this is what he chooses to do with his life, folks. This is it.
You can eat it, bro.
Okay, do not walk up to him. Do not walk up.
Did I walk up to him? No.
I'm saying do not. Give me an
Because
order.
of officer safety? Yeah, officer safety and cowardice. Officer safety is cowardice,
That's all.
bro.
So just don't do it.
How about you take your gun off for public safety?
Can somebody explain to me how not wanting someone to sneak up behind you and stab you in the back is being a coward? How
That's
not
not
wanting
being
someone to shoot you in the face is being a coward?
That's not being a coward, because that's the kind of thing they teach you in the freaking military. Keep your view in front of you. Your friends, your other soldier friends behind you to guard, to watch your back. That's not cowardice. That's intelligence.
Yes. Exactly. It's like, well, why don't you put your gun away for public safety? The public isn't in danger of the police just randomly. Why do all these people think that cops are just out there randomly murdering everyone all the time? Where do they get that idea from?
I have no. Well, I can see where it goes in certain areas, because there are street gangs out there that will unalive cops if they enter their territory.
Yes.
I mean,
no, that's that's the thing, though. I'm saying the opposite. It's like the way these people talk, the way the frauditors talk. It's like the cops are the ones that are out there doing that. It's like, what?
You know how many encounters I've had with police officers, and none of them have turned violent or ended up with me in handcuffs?
I've never been shot by a cop, not once. I'm
mean,
53 years old. If you think the frauditors are telling the truth, I get shot about twice a week, and so does everybody, right?
Yeah. I would have been unalived years ago.
Right.
I mean, I've been I've been around cops for quite a while. We're working with the school system around here, and especially in this upcoming school year where they're putting me in charge of my county's disciplinary program, where I'm going to have to be dealing with police officers quite a bit.
Yep. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. In fact, I think I just said it last week when I covered the video about the cop pulling the lady out of the water in New York. He dove in the water and saved a girl from drowning. Oh, tyrants, evil. But I said it at the time, and I'll say it again. Like, one of the things that they will argue is that we never talk about the bad, because there are bad cops. Of course, I'm not going to say there aren't, right? But I don't want to talk about that ever again. And the reason why is because when you frauditors start showing videos of good cops, when you show the video of the cop who saved the girl from the drowning, I'll start showing videos about bad cops. How about that? Because like you never show videos of bad cops. Well, you never show videos of good cops. Same. What's the difference? Well, the difference is they're a bunch of bungholes.
It was destroy their narrative if they showed any good cops. I was asking for that Paul Harvey video.
Yes. We'll watch that after this, and then we'll wrap it up. That's perfect. All right, let's go ahead and finish this up.
That makes no sense, so I'm not going to respond.
Oh, it makes pretty good sense. You're more likely to shoot somebody.
Okay.
Right. This guy.
And there he goes, getting deeper and deeper into the traffic stop, right there at it. Now he's about to receive some directives that are unconstitutional. Let's see if he stands his ground.
We got more cops over here.
Can you stand on the sidewalk here, man?
I could.
Okay. You're going to go to jail. Will you do that for me? I'm asking you to.
Would you like to go to jail? You're going to go over there by that stop sign.
You're interfering with an investigation
right now.
You can stand over there, or you're going to go to jail.
All right. Can I get your name and badge number? Hutchinson.
My name is Hutchison, and it's 142.
142 and
Luperini, 145. You got 30 seconds to get over there. You're going back to my truck.
Behind Deputy Blau?
Nope, you're going behind that stop sign.
Oh, okay.
And there you have your answer, folks. Oh, okay. I misunderstood you when you told me the first 20 times. Yeah, okay. Nice job holding up our rights there, Bubba.
That's from all of you?
As you've been told, over there.
As I've been told, Glau, what's your badge number?
173.
173.
What's your badge number, you tyrant?
We got these stickers right here. Hey, what's your badge number?
Open what up?
Like, are we ready to open this and just shut things down?
Yeah, not yet. Not until we get this traffic down.
He said no, not yet.
Hey, Sergeant, what's your badge number?
When I'm done directing traffic, I'll come talk to you.
Okay, and I've got a complaint to make on a couple of your deputies over here. And threatening me with arrest.
You are literally in their scene.
Tyrant. What First Amendment are you protecting right now?
One might ask you the same exact question. Exactly how are you defending the First Amendment right now? They haven't said anything about your camera. They haven't said anything about you being at the traffic stop. They just didn't want you involved in it because it's none of your business. Jesus Christ. I don't understand these people.
All right. I wanna piggyback on that because of what we've been talking about this whole time, right? He's filming. Still. Nobody stopped him from filming. Nobody asked him to turn off his camera. What's the problem? They asked him to get out of the crime scene?
If they were true tyrants, he would have arrived already. I mean, they're complaining about all the shootings and, yeah, they would have been unalived already.
Yeah, exactly. Like I always say, this is it. This is exactly what I'm always talking about, what we've been talking about the whole time. These guys make these videos, and my favorite example that I always love to use is ID refusal videos. especially ones where the cop does the walk of shame at the end. Why? Because if you're filming the cop doing the walk of shame, right? What happened? Every single one of those videos, what happens? The cop asks you for ID. You say no. You argue with the cop for 5 minutes. He gets sick and tired of the stupidity and he leaves. Now, when he's leaving and you're saying, oh, walk of shame, what's happening? One, you're still filming. So the cop didn't violate your rights by stopping you from filming because you're still filming. It would be physically impossible for you to still be filming if he was violating your rights to film. You're talking crap to the cop. So he didn't violate your rights by making you shut up either. So what did the cop do? Nothing. Literally nothing.
The cop did absolutely nothing to me, but my rights were still violated because the simple fact is you're not even supposed to ask for my ID. Because even by asking, that's a Fourth Amendment violation.
Yep. How about they show videos where cops save babies from choking? Right, exactly. Like I said, Blackheart and I were talking earlier about a video we showed last week on my morning show of a cop in New York that saved a teenager from drowning, dove in the water. That's in 4K. That's right. What?
Watch Rescue 911 from back in the early 90s, or 80s to 90s, and they're always talk about cops that saved somebody. In fact, there's a video that keeps popping up on my feed all the time about some kid getting kidnapped, and the police end up tracking the kid down and rescuing the kid before anything bad happens.
Yes. I've seen, I gotta go back and find some of these because I know like over the years I've talked about them and shown clips from them and stuff, but I covered a video once where, and I've seen, in fact, I've covered more than one. And that's the thing. This wasn't just like a one-time thing. Like, I've seen this happen at least twice that I can remember. But I'm sure it's happened more than that. But there's two specific times that I remember, two completely different videos in different years with different situations where had the cops done what the frauditors say, oh no, three. Okay, so it's all right. So I know I did a video once where someone got pulled over according to frauditors in an illegal way. So if the cops did what the frauditors want them to do, they would have never pulled this person over. And once they pulled the person over, eventually they found a body in the trunk.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yep. And I've actually done two different videos where there was a dead body in the trunk. But also, now that I remember the third one, there was a kidnapped girl tied up in the back seat, jammed between the seat and the thing so the cops couldn't see her.
There was a video that I want another channel to take a look at that did live streams with the Mr. Thomas that had several instances of people being found in the back of a car unalived after cops pulled them over.
Yeah. And it's like, if it was up to frauditors, all those people would get away with it because it's inconvenient for someone to get pulled over for speeding. So because that slight inconvenience bothers some people, all murderers and criminals and kidnappers should be allowed to just do it.
Well, according to Chile de Castro, even traffic lights should be illegal.
Yeah. They need a yield stop.
Yeah, not even that. No signs at all. No, just let people crash into each other.
Yep. Just, no control. It's like people forget that, like, if you put the law against something, that means that people were doing it, and that's why they created the law. They created traffic lights because people were slamming into each other left and right. They created stop signs because people weren't stopping. If you let people do whatever they want, here's the problem. If you let people do whatever they want, they will. And sometimes people want to do bad things.
Yeah. Look at these frauditors. They want to do bad things to people. And they found a legal way to do it, but they just can't go all the way like they want to.
Yep. Well, some of them do, and that's when it's really bad. But they just deny it. Oh, that never happened. Oh, I didn't see that.
Earl
video.
David
Oh,
Warden, for instance.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Earl David Warden and his little minion, Patrick Roth.
Oh, that yeah.
I mean,
There you go.
guy was convicted of SOer, and Patrick still is pretty much sucking his you know what.
What time are you giving out the gift cards? Yeah. We're gonna have a free giveaway. I'll give you a free happy dance. Yeah, here we go. All right, thank you. I have to make a lot more money off of this channel to give away gift cards. Holy crap. Although I did used to give away those playing cards. I always wanted to bring those back, but I don't know.
I still got mine sitting on my bookshelf over there.
Nice. Anyway, let's finish up this video. Let's go.
The ones that actually do believe in what they're doing don't know what they're talking about when they try to explain it. And the other ones just do it for the content, and nobody watches them.
How is that honoring your oath? Do you like honoring your oath, Deputy?
Yes, sir.
So do you think what just happened is a lawful thing? Do you think it was constitutional for them to impede my constitutional right to film in public?
They never said anything about filming it, dumbass.
Yeah, and I got threatened with arrest if I didn't move.
And in case I forget to mention it, all First Amendment auditors are awful crybabies. That's why I always carry a giant box of Kleenex in case I run into one and they need to, wipe their eyes or something. Always carry a large box of Kleenex with you in case you encounter one, folks.
Is this a public street? Yes, it is. Oh, weird. Would you say that this truck right here is impeding the vehicles trying to get through there? No,
Jeez,
it's
you
not the way at all.
freaking
Right, let's take a
dummy.
look. Let's take a look at this.
Stay out of the roadway.
I'm not in the roadway, bro.
The sidewalk. Get out of the road.
I'm in the.
Get hit by car.
Hey, for your safety, I need you to stand on the sidewalk.
Is that a lawful order?
Yes.
All right.
You're standing.
If I don't, I'll get
you're
arrested.
Standing in a roadway.
If I don't, I'll get
You're
arrested.
standing in a roadway. Get on the
Champ?
sidewalk.
Sorry, man. I didn't
That's
catch your number.
123.
Thank you. Man, you guys are on one tonight, bro.
If you wanted to cross, you just go.
Oh no, this is where the action's at, bro. I just had like 5 officers or 5 deputies threaten me with arrest for no reason.
The less attention he can glean for himself, the more he tries to incite more attention. And it's just not going to work. They're not going to arrest him. He's going to think he's funny and, do his thing. And it's almost over, thank God.
Because I was in a public space. Hey, you guys need to stay away from them. You guys need to stay. They feel threatened. Hey, what was up with that? Why didn't you guys yell at them?
They were crossing through. You were coming up.
Oh, yeah. And it's my right to film a traffic stop, right?
From a safe distance, as long as you're not impeding on our investigation.
You ever heard of Castle Rock versus Gonzalez? My safety isn't your concern.
Their safety.
That's not what the case law says, you moron. Actually read up on it.
That is one of the biggest. There's so
Have
many.
you read Castle Rock versus Gonzalez? It says nothing like that.
No, and their whole thing is like I always say, they're like, my safety isn't your concern. Okay, So if you're standing in the road and you do get hit by a car, I'm supposed to believe that you wouldn't immediately be filing lawsuits and trying to get the police shut down, and how they're these vicious tyrants cause you to get hit by a car. I'm supposed to believe that that's not what you would do. You're just looking for a lawsuit. That's your whole life is looking for a reason to sue the cops. So of course, if you get hit by a car, you're going to go after them. And all of a sudden, I thought you were here to serve and protect. But if they say, hey, we told you to step back, to say, well, my safety's not your... So what are the cops supposed to do? Somebody's running after somebody with a knife, going to stab them. The cop's supposed to just sit there and watch them stab them to death? Because your safety isn't my concern. I'm not here to protect you.
And then Castle Rock versus Gonzalez was a case where the children were unalived because of a restraining order issue, and has nothing to do with what he just said.
Yep.
I mean, if these idiots would only read the cases they spew out of their mouth.
Nope, he just heard some other frauditor say it, so he's saying it. That's all.
I mean, that much is clear. I mean, but people like me, you, and other guys would just are curious about it. Go read up. Or like, yeah, you're full of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they're full of a lot more than just that. Bunghole sandwich eaters. All right, back to the video. It's almost over.
Thank goodness.
So yeah, I'm gonna walk over to the other side of this this sidewalk right here that you guys are blocking. Should I go closer to the stop, or should I go out into the street? Which one should I do? Which one should I do, Sergeant? Out in the street? Out in the street or around closer to the stop?
Come around the side.
Come around this side? Out in the street? Out in the street, right? Out in the street like you just told me not to do?
Hey, go around it. Thank you for following my directions.
On the sidewalk, please. On the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not the sidewalk.
That is in fact the sidewalk, my guy.
That is not. Over that way.
Over that way?
Yeah.
Or I'll be arrested? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Continued for what? Well, apparently there's a part 3 to this. Maybe we'll get lucky and he gets arrested. I don't know. I'll keep my eye out for it to see if he does. The guy is just so obnoxious and so pointless. He accomplishes nothing. He doesn't make a dime on his videos. It's crazy. I don't know why he does it, folks. He must be disabled or something, mentally disabled. Who knows? Anyway, that's all I got for you today. He's another loser with a camera and a stick. It makes no sense to me, folks. None at all. Love you. Bye.
All right. Round of applause for Unclean Hands.
I just looked up that channel, and he hasn't uploaded part 3 yet. I don't think he ever will if he does have a part 3. But I'm going to comment on that tomorrow, especially about that Castle Rock versus Gonzalez. So that's one of my videos for tomorrow.
Right. And it's interesting too to me, like watching this stuff and hearing these things. And if there are any Frauditor fans watching and you're not saying anything because you don't want to get banned out of the chat or whatever, I got a question for you. So please make a comment, guys. If somebody actually engages in what I'm about to say, let them, because I really want an answer. I legitimately want to know the answer to this. Why is it that every time a cop says step back, they say he just told me to stop filming, when they clearly are not trying to get you to stop filming, didn't say anything about your filming, didn't stop you from filming, in no way mentioned anything about filming, and just asked you to step out of the crime scene or to step out of what they're doing or whatever, or not to interfere? Like, why is it that you make the argument, that these guys make the argument that the cop is it just to sell a false narrative to your brainwashed fans, or do you somehow like make a connection that I don't see between those two?
Well, in this guy's case, I think he's just parroting what every other frauditor has to say.
Yeah.
I mean, that much is clear because Castle Rock versus Gonzalez, that's easy to look up and debunk.
Yep.
I've done it several times on my channel. Oh, Castle Rock versus Gonzalez. Oh, yeah, here it is. Doesn't say what you say it says.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. It's like you're in a situation where somebody hurts you, and then you try to sue the cops for not stopping them, and they say, well, no, you can't sue the cops for not stopping someone from hurting you, means that cops cannot do anything to keep me safe. It's illegal for them to keep me safe. Wait, what?
That's twisting the narrative so much right there.
It's an extreme twist. Anyway, I'm gonna go out on the Paul Harvey video. So before I start that, you got any last words you want to say before we wrap it up, Blackheart?
It's been fun today. I appreciate you letting me come on here today.
Yes.
One more week before the school starts for me, and I'll be happy to go back to work.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming up. It was a great show. I had a lot of fun with you, and especially with the evil one. I'm glad we were able to get rid of him. Oh my goodness, yeah. It's been a great time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. We're gonna go out on Paul Harvey. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Love you guys. You're the best fans in the world, as you know. Check it out.
Policeman. A policeman is a composite of what all men are, I guess, a mingling of saint and sinner, dust and deity. Culled statistics, wave the fan over stinkers, underscore instances of dishonesty and brutality because they are news. What that really means is that they are exceptional, they are unusual, they are not commonplace. Buried under the froth is the fact. And the fact is that less than 0.5% of policemen misfit that uniform. And that is a better average than you'd find among clergymen. What is a policeman? He of all men is at once the most needed and the most wanted. A strangely nameless creature who is sir to his face and pig or worse behind his back. He must be such a diplomat that he can settle differences between individuals so that each will think he won, but if a policeman is neat, he's conceited. If he's careless, he's a bum. If he's pleasant, he's a flirt. If he's not, he's a grouch. He must make instant decisions which would require months for a lawyer, but if he hurries, he's careless. If he's deliberate, he's lazy. He must be first to an accident, infallible with a diagnosis. He must be able to start breathing, stop bleeding, tie splints, and above all, be sure the victim goes home without a limp or expect to be sued. The police officer must know every gun, draw on the run, and hit where it doesn't hurt. He must be able to whip two men twice his size and half his age without damaging his uniform and without being brutal. If you hit him, he's a coward. If he hits you, he's a bully. A policeman must know everything and not tell. He must know where all of the sin is and not partake. The policeman from a single human hair must be able to describe the crime, the weapon, the criminal, and tell you where the criminal is hiding, but if he catches the criminal, he's lucky. If he doesn't, he's a dunce. If he gets promoted, he has political pull. If he doesn't, he's a dullard. The policeman must chase bum leads to a dead end, stake out 10 nights to tag one witness who saw it happen but refuses to remember. He runs files and writes reports until his eyes ache to build a case against some felon who will get dealed out by a shameless Seamus or an honorable who isn't honorable. The policeman must be a minister, a social worker, a diplomat, a tough guy, and a gentleman. And of course, he'll have to be a genius because he'll have to feed a family on a policeman's salary.